In this episode, we are going to see how Haruka will meet his class fellows and how he saved the girls from the delinquents, so stick around to watch. In the previous episode, we saw that Haruka is now in a forest and suddenly notices that all of his classmates have started arriving there, which frightens him a lot. He is about to go talk to the class rep, but then he stops himself and says, "No, I will master this world on my own." His perception skill informs him that some people have already reached near him, so he jumps into the bushes. Due to jumping into the bushes, a slight noise is made, which one of the guys hears and comes over to check the bushes. Seeing this, Haruka thinks, "I got distracted. I should have hidden earlier." We see the guy move the bushes and is about to spot Haruka, but at that moment, a rabbit passes by. Seeing this, the group assumes the noise was made by the rabbit, and they leave. Haruka feels quite relieved by this. In the next scene, Haruka is secretly observing all the delinquents and listening to what they are talking about. He sees that they are all discussing the girls from their class. After hearing their conversation, Haruka thinks, "These guys are perverts, but since the class rep is with them, even if they think of causing trouble, she will stop them." Haruka recalls that the class rep used to stop kids from doing wrong things since elementary school. Then, one of the guys named Tanaka asks, "This skill will let us do whatever we want, right?" Tanaka replies, "Yes, that's what it's for." The others then asked him to explain how they can use the skill. Seeing this, Haruka thinks that Tanaka is going to teach them something inappropriate. The delinquents then receive some information and say, "The vice rep is waiting for us. Let's head back." Saying this, they all leave. Haruka then says, "It looks like the whole class is upstream. That's good, now I can enjoy my solitude." Saying this, he returns to his cave, which is his home. To his surprise, his loner skill has leveled up. Seeing this, he says, "Did this happen because I avoided my classmates?" But looking at all the titles, his confidence keeps dropping. He then notices that his own level is only level 3 and thinks, "Maybe this is due to the Master of None and Dummy skills. I know it's hard to level them up, but I still don't understand their purpose." He speculates that Master of None might mean that he can't focus on any one thing for too long. Still, despite everything, he feels like he is handling things just fine. We then see Haruka making his cave a little better, using the same skill. But now he starts wondering how to use the dummy skill. Is it like a puppet? I can't figure it out. Ignoring this, he decides to eat first. After having his boring meal, he tries to sleep but can't, as he hears the sounds of fighting. Wondering if the delinquents are fighting, he thinks, "It's bedtime, so what are they doing now?" When Haruka reaches the scene, he sees that all the nerds are fighting goblins. Seeing this, Haruka thinks, "Should I help them?" But when he uses appraisal on them, he sees that they are at a good level and have great skills. Realizing this, Haruka says, "Oh, I forgot that I'm the only one with useless skills, while the others have overpowered ones. This was exactly how it used to be in school too, with so many top athletes and amazing kids in our class, even some celebrities. I still don't know how I ended up in their class. I was just an average kid." Knowing that the nerds are pros in this world, Haruka assumes they can handle the goblins on their own and starts to leave. But then he notices that some goblins are hiding and preparing to ambush the nerds from behind. Remembering that the nerds had helped him many times before, Haruka decides to help them. He swiftly kills the 2 goblins and saves the nerds' lives. Haruka then asks them, "Are you guys alright?" The nerds, shocked to see Haruka, ask, "What are you doing here?" In the next scene, we see the nerds thanking Haruka for saving their lives. Haruka replies, "No need to thank me, it was my duty." We then see Haruka take them to his cave. Upon entering, the nerds are very impressed with the place and compliment Haruka for building such a great home. They ask, "Did you build this all by yourself?" Haruka, thinking to himself, responds, "Yes, of course I built it alone. I'm a loner." The nerds comment on how spacious the cave is. Haruka then asks, "What happened to the others? Where are they, and why are you all out here alone at night?" The nerds explain that they had run away, shocking Haruka. When Haruka asks why, the nerds tell him everything that had happened. Haruka then narrates the events to us. He explains that everything started when everyone except him was teleported into this new world. The others, confused and scared, realize they're in another world and wonder what to do next. Some kids even start crying, while others, like the nerds, begin exploring their new stats and skills. The delinquents approach the nerds and demand that they explain everything they know. The class rep tries to calm everyone down, warning them that making too much noise might attract monsters from the forest. Just then, a group of goblins appears, terrifying everyone, including the delinquents. Haruka laughs, amused by the situation. However, the nerds, unfazed, use their skills efficiently and defeat the goblins with ease. The delinquents also join in and help defeat the monsters. Seeing this, the class rep suggests they should move to a safer place, and everyone agrees. They head towards a riverside area, which the class rep believes is safe. The nerds then explain to the group how to survive in this world, and the class rep assigns tasks to everyone to avoid confusion. The group starts working together, and enjoys their time as they set up tents. However, their happiness is short-lived. Some girls in the group start complaining, saying they don't want to do the work. The class rep tries to convince them to help, but they refuse and walk away. Seeing this, many other students also stop working and leave, saying the tasks are too hard. The class rep is left distressed, wondering why things are falling apart. The class completely splits up, with only a few nerds and some students continuing to work, while the rest relax and do nothing. Meanwhile, the nerds are working hard, protecting everyone and fighting off monsters, but they are exhausted from all the effort. They realize that the monsters are strong and that they need to level up. The nerds then start discussing various skills, like charm, which allows one to control others, and the puppet skill, which seems even more useless. One guy mentions that he saw a delinquent using the puppet skill, which means they must be planning something bad.